What is going on? This is zmoT, a sick version of zmoT. I've been coughing like crazy. That was somewhat forced, but I've just been coughing like crazy. My voice hurts, my body hurts. So this is going to be fairly low energy, but War Factory this week is very, very simple. This is one of those ones that everyone's going to solo and they're going to do it unboosted and they're going to be like, oh my god. But we're going to do this complete easy dumb mode. I'm going to remove the shock launchers and the rocket launchers, and then we're just going to farm GBE on the right side. Like, all this stuff. Very easy to farm. And we can maybe GBE these rocket launchers back here. I kind of doubt it, but I'm gonna lose troops this time just because I'm gonna lose primarily riflemen. So we're just gonna do it the complete dumb, full-faced, full speed ahead sort of way. Assuming that my radar dish. There we go. So I'm gonna load 2 boats of rifles. Actually, maybe even 3 boats of rifles. You know, like it's all single shot defenses over there. The only concern is the laser. So what I'm gonna do. Make sure we've got Everspark loaded. That is the mistake that I hear people make all the time. I make it as well. Let's just get rocking. I'm going to go... Oh, man. My internet is not happy today for some reason. Come on, satellite dishy. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... let's mark you. I'm going to go for the rocket launcher first. And my general feeling with that is... that way I don't have to go anywhere near the laser. And if you don't have to go near the laser, it makes things a little bit easier. Where are we going? Okay. Probably should have just flared to a reasonable spot, but there we go. That should be good enough. Nice and far from everything, which is kind of nice. And I should have tons of GBE left over. I'll do this, then I'll drop my troops in the next one. There we go. Rocket launcher. Goodbye. Pretty simple so far. Goodbye, rocket launcher. And then I'm going to flare the far shock launcher. And the reason why you flare the far one is that way you get in range of the close one so that we can double tap it. I'm not sure if we're going to walk. Oh, look at that. Okay, now I'm going to double tap. As soon as that smoke goes away, I'm going to tap as soon as I see color down at the bottom of the screen. There we go. Double tap. And the shock launchers are gone. Pretty simple. Going to clear these mines right here. Could drop troops right now, probably, but we'll just, I'm going to throw some GBE on these back rocket launchers. 1, 2. Now I'm just going to waste some GBE down here because of the tribal boost. But you see, we've got those 3 rocket launchers damaged pretty good back there. We got rid of this rocket launcher and the 2 shock launchers, all in the first attack. So, and now it's just mop-up time, really. So, let's retreat. Wait for our, apparently my internet's sick too. Oh, trying not to slurp. I know people hate that. Okay, now, really it's just a matter of dropping troops at this point. I'm gonna do, should we GBE, let's GBE first. 1, I'm gonna waste this barrage because, actually no, let's waste GBE using medkits. And the reason why I'm doing that is just, my tribes are fully boosted. Yours might not be, so just to waste GBE, just to bring it to a more manageable level for everyone to follow / copy. There we go. I mean, those rocket launchers are basically gone, so let's actually, you know what, let's just remove them, so that's not basically, they're actually gone, so. There. So, I mean, right now, it's looking pretty doable. I'm just going to drop my rifles and just clear. You may not want to do this. You might want to just use your universal remote and get rid of that shock launcher by core maybe. But I'm just going to farm and clear and push. This will mean that the further I push back, the more time I have before that first smoke has to come out. So, not really required and kind of a dumb way to do it, and a dumb simple way to do it, but I'm okay with that. No, I need to keep moving to the right because otherwise that mortar and or laser is going to wreck me. There we go. And we've got Everspark. Everspark's critters could become a problem here. See how the lasers are going to start being a problem? We'll see. That's why I'm just hoping to move as far left as we possibly can. Really, really hope those critters don't become a problem though. Let's keep getting some GBE on this shock launcher. Realistically, those critters are going to be a problem sooner rather than later. Right about now, maybe? Yeah, there we go. There's the problems. Let's keep you shocked then. And then we'll move up into there. There we go. Try to move away. There we go. Critters are now safe for the time being. You may not want to push this far. You might want to. Really, it's personal preference. I'm just going to push as far as I absolutely can. Because we've got endless reserves, I figured, what the heck, let's just push in and hopefully get some of these flamethrowers down. Would have been nice to probably get... there's those lasers again. Would have been nice to get that shock launcher down with GBE, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So, but again, like we've got this whole right side completely cleared. Let's shock that. I don't think there's a point. Okay, we're done. So, I mean, now it's just a core hit, a fairly simple core hit. And how many attacks was that? 2 or 3, something like that. How many attacks? That was only 2 attacks. Jeez. So, just silliness. Like, so ridiculously easy this time. I'm gonna GBE. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna send Everspark up here, and we'll clear some stuff out, and then we'll come back and hit core afterwards. Come on, Everspark. I'm gonna get Everspark walking up into here. See, like, we've got just so much space to walk now, because we cleared all of this with minimal effort. Just, and you might not want to bring Everspark, because those critters were a problem. They kept our troops alive a little bit, but they also were a problem for sure. Personal preference, obviously. So now I'm going to push the button, but the button won't activate until she gets to that flare, which will be great. And hopefully, there we go. There we go. Get rid of that flamethrower. I'm going to get rid of this machine gun as well. Double tap, goodness for the machine guns. And then we'll do one more for this flamethrower. Not really required. I might actually die as well. Let's go. Get it out. Get it out. No, didn't get it out. So now, just GBEing the shock launcher. Don't really need to get rid of this because we're probably going to shock it anyways, but I figured we've already got enough damage to it that let's just get rid of it. That double tap is fun. And then how you do that double tap is you basically throw the smoke and then tap the button as fast as you can. So there we go. The 17 GBE left over that we can waste just because of the tribal boosts. And now we're good for the core hit. I mean, this is fairly simple so far. I don't see anything that... let's have a look here just to make sure that we're not overlooking anything that's crazy. This rocket launcher will be just about in range. I'm going to ignore it. That might be a mistake, but I'm going to shock the laser beam. Shock launcher is not in range. Shock the laser. Shock the hot pots. I mean, I only have to shock the hot pots and the flamethrower. It's fairly simple. I mean, we've got one shock of the hot pot and the hot pots and the flamethrowers, one shock of the machine guns, and one shock of the lasers. So, should be easy. We'll find out though. Let's get all of our Zookas loaded. Rifles would be a problem for sure. Sorry. Excuse my coughing. Oh shoot, I meant to bring brick. Brick is what you want here, but I totally screwed up. A little bit unfortunate, but not a huge deal. I kind of want to get rid of Everspark. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. I just don't want her critters to screw things up for us. And so, this way we get rid of her, and it's nice and clean and simple. Otherwise, her critters might have activated the laser before we got there, or something like that, which nobody wants. So, let's go up into here. We're going to do a smoke. Oops, already lost one troop. Not a huge deal, but not ideal. Now, here we go. Getting in position. Gonna flare the absolute last possible second. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Pretty simple so far. I'm gonna shock the hot pots and drop a med kit. I mean, just so easy. This War Factory is a complete joke. You can get it at a low level. Most of the stuff I did is not really required, so you'll get this. I try to keep this to a complete simple solution that anyone can follow. I think we had 2 attacks left as well, so just, I mean, easy, easy, easy. I hope you get it. This is one of those ones where if you have HQ18, which is what's required to have Everspark and her universal remote, you will get this. I can almost guarantee it. Just use Rifle Zooka and be careful. Otherwise, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. Peace.